Francis Ngannou versus Cain Velasquez. Now, what really happened in this fight? This was a shocking, you would probably think unfortunate fight, where the fight ended in like 21 seconds, where Francis Ngannou was able to KO Cain Velasquez. When you look at the fight, you see Cain and Ngannou come at each other, and Cain started giving Ngannou the space, right? Ngannou started pressuring Cain back, and especially because Cain was throwing those high kicks, which really caught me off guard. I especially didn't expect Cain to throw high kicks at Ngannou because of the height difference and the distance that Ngannou likes to keep on his opponents, right? Missing a high kick and giving Ngannou those openings can be very detrimental. I expected Cain to come out there a little bit more aggressive, throw some punches at Ngannou, and switch to a single leg right away and work with it. So he's thrown a lot of naked switch high kicks, and they were all falling short, and because he has to retract the kick, Ngannou was able to push him back just a few inches every single time, to the point where Cain was scaling the cage. A very scary position for Cain Velasquez to be against Ngannou. He wants the reverse to happen, so he can wrestle Ngannou against the cage and work his magic there. A lot of volume, a lot of pressure. But then the final exchange happened. Cain is moving to his right, and Ngannou engages him with a long left hook. It's almost like slapping to measure for his right hand. No real power in the left hook itself, but Cain reacts to the left hook. And he puts his hand up on that side to block it, and he ducks under it, and he tries to take down Ngannou. This is actually a very good tactic, very good technique from Cain Velasquez to take Ngannou to the ground. That's going to be his main game plan, right? But because Ngannou measured with his left hand to go for his right hand, and Cain reacted to the left hand of Ngannou, Ngannou still had time to connect, or at least aim his right hand on Cain Velasquez, and he kind of slaps the back of his head. How much damage that caused, it's hard to really tell. You would think, oh, but it's just a slap. I mean, he knocked out Curtis Blades without even hitting with his fist. Almost like a slapping punch. So it could have caused some damage there. So Cain goes for a double leg. And Ngannou's very quick. This is what I said in my prediction video. And I say in all my breakdowns of Francis Ngannou. Ngannou's very quick to retract and react after he throws his big punches. And he did the same thing here. He's usually good with his footwork, but in this case, he was really good to sprawl and drive in underhooks. A lot of people seem to underrate Francis Ngannou's takedown defense. He stopped Curtis Blades' takedowns very easily, and now he was able to stop the first takedown of Cain Velasquez, of all people, right? So he goes and drives the left underhook, lifts it up. Now Cain wants to switch this to a single leg. He still has his left hand around Ngannou's right leg, and because Ngannou's turning him clockwise by lifting the left underhook, he's actually rotating himself to the cage. And all Cain has to do is just drive it, push a little bit. So when Cain elevates up a little bit, Ngannou goes for a left hook to intercept Cain, and he goes under that again. Cain's head movement was pretty good in this fight to dodge those left hooks. And under the left hook, he has the opening to drive Ngannou to the cage. This is exactly where he wants Ngannou in the fight, so he can drive in for takedowns. But what did I just say? Ngannou has a very fast ability to retract his punches and react afterward. You've seen that in all of his fights, and it was very evident in the Alistair Overeem fight. So when he throws a left hook like that, you probably think, okay, I'm this close into Ngannou, I'm going to be pretty safe. No, Ngannou lands. He lands a right uppercut flush on Cain Velasquez. Look at Cain's chin. Nothing defending it. He's running into Ngannou, and Ngannou lifts his chin with the uppercut. And immediately off that uppercut, you see Cain go limp. So I believe here, just by seeing the reaction of Cain Velasquez, this uppercut actually put him out for a second. And because he went limp, it looks like he landed on his knee wrong, and that's what injured his knee. You can see on his way down, he has no control of his body anymore. His arm went limp. He's flailing. He's dropping straight down like someone chopped the base off. And he landed on his knee afterward. And after he landed, he reacted to the knee. So it looks like here Ngannou dropped him. And that's what injured Cain Velasquez. It didn't necessarily seem so much like he drove in for a takedown and then hurt his knee because he went for the takedown. The injury seemed to happen after the punch landed. And Cain went limp. It's not just his legs went rubbery. His arms did too. And his body posture was very off, almost like someone got knocked out. So it seemed like a very good punch from Francis Ngannou. It was very hard to catch because the fight was so short and the exchange was so quick. Even live, I couldn't really see exactly what happened, but when I saw the replay after, I saw the uppercut land and it looked like Cain went limp there. So it was a good win for Francis Ngannou. He fought the 3 best wrestlers in the heavyweight division's history probably, and he finished 2 of them in under a minute each. Lost to Stipe Miocic though, so this tells you how good Stipe actually is. But here's another thing you have to take note. Cain is coming off a 2.5-year layoff, and he's been through wars, he's been hurt before, he's had gym wars, so it seems like he wants to come back, and if he can get back into the swing of things, get a tune-up fight, I think he can probably come back into prime form or be very competitive. So I hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed my content, make sure to subscribe. I'm going to post my reaction video afterward. I wanted to get this out really quick, because it seems like a lot of people don't know exactly what happened, and yeah. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.